Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Welcome back after the vacation. Hope you all enjoyed your vacation. Now let's get back to the studies. Today, as you can see on your screens, we are going to learn mathematics, and the topic will be addition without regrouping. As you can see, the day is Monday and the date is 11th January 2021. The year has changed as well. So let's start our topic, but don't get confused with the term regrouping. I'll explain you, and I know you all are familiar with this. So let's start with the sign. The sign is called plus, and it is used when we add the numbers, and this sign is equals to. ठीक, you all know these signs, and I know that you know the use of these symbols as well. So we use different methods while doing the single digit addition, and today, as we are going to do two digit addition, we are going to recall these methods first, and then we'll move to our today's topic. We use the method of counting on. Hope you all remember that we used to put the bigger number in our heads, and then we used to count on. Like 4 plus 2 is when you have to count 4 and 2, add 4 and 2, you keep the bigger number in head. 2 is bigger or 4 is bigger? Right, 4 is bigger, so we kept 4 in our head, right? And then we counted on 2, like 5 and 6. So this was the method that we used earlier. We have used the method of addition with fingers, like we can add using our fingers. If we have 3 and 2, we can count on our fingers, like 3 fingers plus 2 fingers. So the answer will be 5. As you can see, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So when we have सिंगल डिजिट नंबर, जब हमारे पास सिंगल डिजिट नंबर्स होते हैं तो हम फिंगर्स को भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं, हम काउंट ऑन का मेथड भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं. वी कैन ड्रॉ ऑब्जेक्ट्स एज वेल. हम ऑब्जेक्ट्स ड्रॉ करके भी जो है वो आंसर फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. लाइक इफ़ यू हैव 6 and 1, यू कैन ऐड 1 2 3 4 5 6. आपने 6 स्ट्रॉबेरीज बनाई एंड देन यू मेड 1 मोर. ठीक है, and when you have to find the answer, you will add them all together. आप इन्हें साथ ऐड कर लेंगे. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and plus 1 7. So your answer will be 7. तो एक मेथड हमने ये भी पढ़ा था. उसके बाद we have ड्राइंग द लाइन्स. आप चाहें तो लाइन्स ड्रॉ करें, आप चाहें तो ऑब्जेक्ट्स ड्रॉ करें. वी यूज्ड दीज मेथड्स while doing single digit addition, and one more method that we did was making the number line. Okay, you may draw a number line, mark the first number, like 3 plus 4 is here, so you can mark 3 first. ठीक है, आपने 3 को पहले मार्क किया and you have to add 4 in it, so you will move 4 steps ahead. 3 plus 4 equals to 7. So these were the methods that we did while doing single digit addition. But today, as we are going to do double digit addition, so what we are going to do is we are going to learn a method that is different from the previous ones जो अभी हमने सब डिस्कस किए हैं उससे थोड़ा सा ये डिफरेंट है. किस तरह से डिफरेंट है? Because as we are going to add two digit numbers, we have to take care of the place value. We have to be careful about the place value. हमें जो है वो place value का बहुत ख्याल रखना है. tens and ones, place value का टॉपिक हम बहुत अच्छी तरीके से पढ़ चुके हैं, and I know you all are familiar and you know it very well. आप सब बहुत अच्छी तरीके से जो है वो tens और ones पहचानते हैं, और यू कैन ईज़िली लर्न दिस मेथड. कैसे कर सकते हैं कि आपने जैसे here we have to add 65 and 13. हमें यहाँ पर 65 और 13 को ऐड करना है. So for adding 65 and 13 we have to place them properly. Like 65 and 13 should be placed properly. 5 in 65, 6 is tens, ठीक है, and 5 is ones. So we have to place them in separate boxes. In the same way, 13 has 1 tens and 3 ones, so we are going to place them properly. Ones should be kept under ones, placed under ones, and tens should be placed under tens. So you have to do this very carefully. आपने इसको properly place करना है, and then first step you will add ones. आपने सबसे पहले ones को add करना है. You have to add ones. 5 and 3, 5 and 3, 5 and 3 make 8. You all know you can use the method. अब यहाँ पर आप अपने वो जो single digit के method से you can use that. You can draw the lines, you can draw the objects, you can count on. ठीक है, यहाँ पर अब आप सिंगल डिजिट इस तरह से यूज़ कर सकते हैं कि 5 and 3 पुट द बिगर नंबर इन हेड. 5 अपने हेड में रखा, 6 7 8 आपने आपका आंसर आ गया. ठीक है, यू ऐड द वंस फर्स्ट एंड देन यू विल हैव टू ऐड द टेंस. Again, for tens, for adding tens, you can use the same method of counting on or fingers or whatever you like the best. 6 and 1 make 7. So here's your answer: 7 tens and 8 ones. 7 tens and 8 ones make 78. So you have to add ones first and then tens. Keep in mind, place the numbers correctly and then add ones and then add tens. This is simple. Now let's see one other example. ठीक है, you have to start from ones. Always start from the one side, that is the right side. ठीक है, right side से हम start करेंगे. 6 and 2, 6 you will keep in your head and 2 you can count on. 6 in your head, 7 and 8. ठीक है, you will write 8 here and again you will end on tens. आप 10 वाली साइड, दैट इज़ लेफ्ट साइड, वहाँ पर आप स्टॉप करेंगे. ठीक है, 3 and 1, 3 शुड बी इन योर हेड एंड 1, 3 and 1 मेक 4. ठीक, let's see one more example. This is like you have to line up your tens and ones. अभी मैंने आपसे बताया कि you have to place them properly. ठीक है, start on the right. आपने कहाँ से start करना है? Right side से, that is one side. ठीक है, you will add 2 and 5. अब 2 and 5 you have to add. आपने 2 and 5 को ऐड करना है, तो 5 should be kept in your head. ठीक है, आप बिगर नंबर है and 6 and 7 you will count on. ठीक है, उसके बाद you will move to tens. 3 and 2, 3 should be in your head and 4 and 5. This is your answer. 5 tens and 7 ones, that is 57. So this is the last example that you just did. Now you are able to do it in your notebook. Now I'm giving you some sums and you will have to do these sums in your notebook. ठीक है, addition without regrouping. Don't get confused with this term. This is like simple addition without regrouping. Addition without regrouping, I have introduced this term because we are going to do addition with regrouping tomorrow. Regrouping means carrying. ठीक है, आपको नेक्स्ट कल से जो हम करेंगे वो कैरी वाले सम्स करेंगे. तो विदाउट रीग्रुपिंग आपको मैंने आई हैव जस्ट गिवन यू द इंट्रोडक्शन कि वी कैन ऐड बाय विदाउट रीग्रुपिंग. ठीक है, ये जो नंबर्स हैं इनको हम विदाउट रीग्रुपिंग ऐड कर रहे हैं और उसके बाद वी आर गोइंग टू डू विद रीग्रुपिंग टुमारो इंशाल्लाह कैरी सम्स. विदाउट रीग्रुपिंग आप ऑलरेडी फेमिलियर हैं, तो इस वजह से आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू क्विकली. अब आप जो हैं वो कल से इंशाल्लाह विद रीग्रुपिंग करेंगे. Okay, addition with regrouping. 11/1 is the date, 11th January. ठीक है, you are going to write this. Without regrouping means you just don't have to carry anything. आपको कुछ carry नहीं करना है. ये without regrouping I have mentioned this term because we are going to start with regrouping tomorrow. कल हम इंशाल्लाह जब with regrouping start करेंगे, carry वाले sum start करेंगे, तो उसके लिए I have given you just like introduction, and now you are going to solve some sums in your notebook. आप अपनी notebook में sums solve करेंगे. You will write the date and day as you always do. ये आपको अच्छी तरीके से पता है कि you write the day and date on the red line and you will write the topic below that. उसके नीचे आप red line के नीचे आप अपना topic लिखेंगे. You will underline the topic and then you will write the question. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन लिखने के बाद यू विल राइट द सम्स एंड यू विल हैव टू राइट द सम्स प्रॉपरली बाय यूजिंग द प्लेस वैल्यू टेंस एंड वंस. ठीक है, टेंस एंड वंस प्रॉपरली मेंशन करेंगे, सम्स को प्रॉपरली लिखेंगे, वंस अंडर वंस एंड टेंस अंडर टेंस. ठीक है, उसके बाद यू आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व the sums. ठीक है, let me give you one example. You are going to add ones first. ठीक है, आप ones की साइड से स्टार्ट करेंगे and then you will move to tens. First you will add ones, 5 and 2. 5 keep 5 in your head as it is bigger number, बड़ा number है. ठीक है, and 6 and 7. So your answer will be here 7 and then you will have to add tens. But here यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे कि there is no 10, यहाँ पर कोई 10 नहीं है. So you are going to write 2 as it is. आपको 2 as it is लिख देना है. ठीक है, क्योंकि टेंस के नीचे कोई नंबर नहीं है. Then you have to do more sums. We have total 6 sums. लेकिन यहाँ पर second sum एक example देख लेते हैं. 2 digit with 2 digit. ये 2 digit with 1 digit था and this is 2 digit with 1 digit. 2 digit. 0 and 9. 0 and 9 make very good because I have already told you when you add or subtract any number with 0, उसमें 0 ऐड करते हैं तो number remains the same. तो 9 will remain the same. 9 plus 0 is 9 and you will have to add then tens. फिर हम left side पे आएंगे, that is tens side. tens ऐड करेंगे, 3 plus 1 equals 4. ठीक है, so this is the way you have to do your questions. There are 3 sums in this slide and 3 more sums you are going to have on next slide. ठीक है, these are the 6 sums that you have to solve in your notebooks and now you have to add all these 6 sums. ठीक है, complete these sums in your notebook and you will have to send the picture as you always do. आप जैसे हमेशा से करते हैं, आपने काम complete करना है, click a picture and then send it to your teacher. टीचर को भेजेंगे. Thank you for your time. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.